should I try this time?
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Ad Astra.
This is order! Stabilize!
Here comes the catch. Ha, cha. Everybody stand back! A festive
I will have order! Gather!
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Here comes the fireworks! Fire hazard!
Order guide you! Solidify!
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I will have order! Gather!
Game's up. Busted. Goldfish and down!
Order guide you!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Busted. silver. Gotcha.
Now you shall perish!
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. I'm going in!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Everybody stand back! Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Shine down!
Eat this! Here comes the catch.
Inazuma shines eternal!
I'm going in! Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
Torn to oblivion! Absurd!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Everyone on me!
Fire! Oh, with this one's got your name on it. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Yeah!
Order guide you. Gather. All in! Press the advantage!
Game's up. Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya! Feeling lucky? Fire! Well, with...
This is order. Stabilize. Everyone on me! Charge!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Now this one's got your name on it. Fire!
Order guide you. Solidify. Press the advantage. All in.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now. Watch out! Umbrella warfare, I guess. A proper send-out from the Spinalist Lounge.
This is order. Everyone on me! Charge!
Game's up. Fun's over. Attack! That's the way.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun is over. Busted. Gotcha. Take it easy.
Solidify!
Busted. Ad Astra. Thank you for
It's filming time again. Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
Take it easy. work, everyone. We're looking to rap with our two main ladies today.
What do you mean, looking to rap? Oh, aren't you the expert now?
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me? So let's see. What is stronger? Mora and Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us too.
You asked for it!
Take flight.
Yeah.
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
Finally, it's over. So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again. Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevrolet!
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevres. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. I cannot remain in Fontaine to pursue an acting career. Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart.
Oh, that's a shame, but I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Chevres today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small...
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfume?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases. After I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left on it. But according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose. Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was...
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Really? And who...
It's the novelist.
But didn't you say...
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rain. Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his... That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed...
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he...
So there are a lot of flowers.
Right, which is exactly why I think there has to...
So...
Just wait here for now.
But they're so far away.
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers. All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous.
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear,
But can't we...
We still have no evidence that he's the killer. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help.
Sure, no problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour? Oh, it's you, Officer Shavras.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
I cannot confirm or deny.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble.
I will confess.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty!
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am...
I must say.
Oh?
Both, I suppose.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all...
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child.
That was never recorded in the orphanage.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother.
So, your novel...
No, of course not. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father. The true
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about...
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never...
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to...
Well,
Sure. Why don't we speak privately?
no, it has to be here. When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone. I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Chevres.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on... So that's how it's all...
So,
Do you want me to go public with...
no, of course not.
Then why did you bother
You've read my work. Even if you were to go public with all... It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, but do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he...
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Pull the trigger of justice again.
You want me to let you go, so
No, Officer Shavras, no.
Oh, Chevres sure is taking her time. Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, you do have... Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be?
sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days.
All right, Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
We haven't seen Chevra since that night at Baptiste's place. Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Ayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevra still?
Probably not.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
If only Chevros was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the—
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but we didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that...
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the four corners of Tibet.
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you...
Yes. Oh, and before we begin the final round of film, the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. The good news is that we're almost done filming now. And I would even say that this is the best story I've ever...
Is that so?
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get this show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any—
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? Huh? But wasn't it Veronique? Can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Don't tell me. Veronique, do we have any other What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away! Oh, and you two
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today.
I see.
Well, let's let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon...
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have...
Well, no time to dwell on that. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of it!
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh, wait, well, what did you say?
Mr. Bonneau, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this unbelievable. How could all...
We're back.
How did it go?
We found it in the sewer.
Huh?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others...
I really don't want to...
Okay, but who could have still... Could it... But if they wanted to...
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still...
Yeah, let's finish it.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Paimon is spent.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much. I just...
All right, let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and
Party! Paimon wants to party! Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's fun. Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events, so the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on. Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business. You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
my darling clapper loader.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!"
Hey! If anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams?
That's not Paimon's fault.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize. Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
Just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Are you still worried about
That and all the obstacles.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days? No, it's nothing. We've already
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You haven't...
Well, you could say that.
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say, is there something that you still...
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person.
Oh, no!
What?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's, truly a pity. Sorry, things did...
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving. The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't... It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder. You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final...
What is...
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that... But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my... Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be
on it!
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elise. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't. If my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my... I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby, but then years later she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some...
Huh? 2 children?
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely...
No. You always had a choice.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know all we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, We resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much. I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. I think what really tipped me off was how he confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met. But he didn't say a single word about you. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from... Besides, why else would he call the novel The Tomb?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me that so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of fun. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what
human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today,
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records.
My brother.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of...
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands.
I won't lie, Veronique. I wondered. I agonized over...
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is... Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge. As well as the destruction of... Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this.
Chevros, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to...
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be...
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases...
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go...
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more...
Chiori is right. I'd also like...
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script.
The call is yours. We still have time to...
No, it's fine as is. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of... Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially...
Sounds good to me.
What about Veronique?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress...
Oh, you mean that kind of...
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the... You should join us, Chevres.
All right.
Then I'll wait for you over there.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes? When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore.
Oh? What?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At one winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toe. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked the bone-chilling cold, took away my senses. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole... I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that.
That way of teaching would have...
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for any. It's just that working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helpless.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would... Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but...
You guys go ahead! Huh?
Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevron. So, about...
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories
Oh, so it's due to your love of...
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth... Come on, let's... To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after...
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right.
He really did plan a lot of flap...
Huh? Wait. The rainbow roses in the garden.
Hey there, you two! Sorry I've been scarce. I've been
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier!
But we don't even know if we're going to win!
Just open your eyes! You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff with the Mora you've made from the box office.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew! You've all helped to make this a
Well, give it some thought.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of...
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for...
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shavraz to join... I haven't been able to find her recently. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yep, just wait here, Xavier. And maybe...
All right, then I'll...